and joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. He put the ball in his hands. He says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. Got to be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. A lot of speed out there, Chris. Should be a track meet tonight. You played in a number of systems. Did you prefer a faster game or a slower pace?
Oh, I preferred the fastest game. That's why I love the West Coast play. Now, you got some teams changing that, especially when you look at Milwaukee and Toronto. They play like West Coast teams, but, I love the West Coast style of play, and I love playing fast. It's a lot more fun for everyone.
It is. Now Sacramento starting five. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Jabari Parker is out there with Whiteside, and it's Fox in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. It's hauled in by the Kings. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Barnes with the ball. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
On the wing, Hield. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
Now, here's Whiteside. Now the pass to Hield. Over Caldwell Pope. Again, Hield missing. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Lets a floater go. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Parker with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Parker's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Good work there as it goes. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact. And Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Here's Fox, and the rejection by James. Here's Whiteside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's LeBron. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. The Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Hield the pass to Fox. Passes to Barnes. Over James. The shot comes out, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Puts it up from 17, and he hits the jump shot.
And the in-between shot of James, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's so clever at taking advantage of this area of the floor.
Caldwell Pope against Hield. Whiteside kicks to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that made it.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot up 3. Defensively, his strength, a solid contributor.
So he picks up just 1 from the
career. Barnes knows who he is. He's a glue guy. He does a bit of everything.
The Kings trail by 3. And here and a bit of a jump ball here. it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside Fox. First played. High arcing shot, and there it is for him.
Well, Fox is mastering the timing required to succeed in the pick and roll. Trust me, it's not easy.
Outside Gasol. Pass to Schroeder. LeBron against Barnes. Clock at 4. Kuzma will retain possession. Here's Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the official start of the season out in the many years you played in the NBA.
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about I remember never entering a knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how.
Well, one thing the Kings have on their roster are very active bigs.
Yeah, guys like Bagley, Giles, and great GA. I mean, these guys help themselves.
Here's Gasol. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Pass to Whiteside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Up, and this next one could
extend his prime to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, GA. I mean, it's the kind of pressure, finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
And they now lead as the free throw drops.
Put it up on players deadly from outside. They've adapted and embraced the long ball era.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. As you said.
Yeah, and their whole offense is 4th in the league in 3-pointers last year. Finding points won't be a...
Some of the numbers here on Buddy Hield. Last year, getting it done.
From deep LeBron, and it on the wing, Hield.
We've been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally. Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of it.
Schroeder pass run. He kicked.
Here's a finished look. I mean, he's been taking some.
Outside Fox. Here's Whiteside. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
You gotta love watching James Scott for the slam up off the drive.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Penetrating. The game now also has it in the corner. Here's James. Fox kicks to Barnes. Offensive rebound. And it's Schroeder missing.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a...
Can you fly? I mean, he finished.
Scintillating move. Now here's Hield. 11 points. Lakers trail, but Parker's shot is off.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA.
Off the left rim and out. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Marvin Begg. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
Welcome back to No Chitcher and their love for the game of basketball. And let's quickly break down the game.
This is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. Their shots get stifled.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Morris. He's out there with Harrell. And it's Horton Tucker in at the two-guard spot. And what just drops your jaw, Chris, with Fox is just how quick he gets up and down the floor.
Yeah, he's an absolute bullet once he gets out in transition. A good amount of his points come from just beating everyone else down the floor when he pushes the tempo.
Here's Fox following the basket by LeBron James. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. A three-pointer off the mark. Sacramento leading by 7. Now, here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Over LeBron. Fox, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Horton Tucker, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Sacramento with the ball after LeBron James's miss. Pass to Fox. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. He had a strong showing last season. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Pass to Horton Tucker. Lets it go from the wing. That one off the back iron and out. Sacramento leading by 7. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Fox passes to Holmes. Fox looking it over. The Kings need to get off a shot here.
Oh, Kevin, he's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this.
James shows if that's going to be a travel. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant, Kristaps Porzingis, and the Dallas Mavericks. To Bagley. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town at that time. 8 points.
Totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that.
Now here's James. 19 points in the game. Morris kicks to Caruso. Now the feed to Harrell. And the here's Horton Tucker. Bagley with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's.
Tries again.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the
games. The pass to Caruso. Outside. So. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Caruso, guarded by Fox. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
But James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the
Passes it to Fox. Knocked away. Here's Caruso.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
There's Bembry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
He hit that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. Still none so far here in the second.
Good on the bucket. We often talk about problems between the players and fans. Chris, that players do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Kev. And you know what we really appreciate? The good trash-talking fans.
Oh, really?
Clean trash-talking fans. Oh, Webber, you suck. In the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going when I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too, that don't need to be hyped up by a PA guy. You hear when they see that kissing camera come on, they go crazy, or they're just cheering for both teams and great play. Love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about the day before, like crying with words under, like, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today, or the face on Chris after he missed his relationship. Don't be fooled, and you know players and the fans, and we need those. For the best players, you usually get their best.
Braun after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Just 5 to shoot. A 3. It's hauled in by the King. And Bielitsa kicks to Bembry. A pass to Fox. The turnover by the Kings. Now let's take a look at the most of Stewart's campaign. 5th is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the game, right? I mean, just at...
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. Fields checked in for Sacramento. Team. And stolen by LeBron. Out that one, and the Kings lead bucket from Schroeder.
And much of the offensive production has come from in run.
Fox passes to Hield. With the floater. Lock at 6. 15 feet. Hield's got 6.
And the mid-range game of Hield is excellent. Always got to play up.
Back to LeBron. 14 points from him. Schroeder kicks to Morris. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers rebound. Here's Harrell. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Out. And the pass to Fox. It's tipped, and it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. The Kings also with the sub. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A new 14 for the King. And boot. Schroeder looking over the floor. Launches a 3. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight to the right side. Fox passes to a 3-second violation.
How he did last season. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Rely on going into every game, and you can also work off of him to look.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D struggling to keep up.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in, and a change for the Kings. Whiteside's checked in. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old. And so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I'll tell you what, it's a copycat league, and it's a copycat game. And so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of it.
I would agree. And it's Harrell missing. Kings leading now by 3. On the wing, Barnes. He's defended by Harrell. Bagley uses the glass to finish the layup. Bagley's got 12 points in the game.
Showing toughness on that possession. Bagley doesn't back down from these type of challenges.
And it's Harrell at the elbow. And Whiteside sends it back. Outside for Bagley. No good on the 3. LA's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Kuzma passes to Morris. There's 14 seconds left here in the second. And here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game so far. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good work defensively by Fox. Good if it goes. Oh, we hit it! He hit it!
What a great shot! Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling. Like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Oh, you're so right, Greg. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as many as 11 points on the court for Sacramento. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. Here's LeBron. Jabari Parker making his last shot. LeBron is doubled. And Will Pope with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Fox against Schroeder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of pressure.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting two.
He throw good, Fox.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to.
Fox hits them both. Lakers trail by 9. Schroeder outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Schroeder's got 11 points.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
It's Fox with the drive. And that one's good. Parker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Lakers shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Schroeder.
It hasn't taken them any time to find that rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 16. Hield can't hit.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Well, Pope dishes to James. LeBron is doubled. Takes a 3. Tips it up. And Kuzma stays with it. 8 points for him.
Great hustle on the part of Kuzma. Outworking everyone else on the glass and getting a nice reward for it.
Hield kicks to Fox. From the high post. The offensive rebound. Here's Parker. Great D that time from LeBron.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Fox following the bucket by the Lakers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Well, the NBA is entertainment. You know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in you have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Harry Giles is checked in for Whiteside.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Jabari Parker. A very nice season for him last year. Came in about 14 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Kings. Now here's James. He's got 27.
And defensively, I know we say it every game, you have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Fox against Schroeder. Outside, Fox. Shoots over Schroeder. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-5 run here. Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron up top. Offensive rebound. Kuzma. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Kuzma's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Schroeder against Fox. Shoots over Schroeder. Fox, no good. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 19-5 run here. Here's Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Hield.
Wow, he's such an active guy, Kev. It's hard to guard Kuzma and not foul him sometimes.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working to round out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. He hits both from the stripe. See Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes